As Brandy Johnson prepares for her final event in the individual competition. We'll be right back for her floor exercise. It's been a great weekend for the gymnast from UCLA. Here's another Scott Keswick, who finished 5th in the all-around competition. Needs a 9.6.
Scott has had his best competition at this year's National. He truly is an upscale performer on this event. A beautiful start. That's called a peach to a straddle cut catch. Another very difficult skill, giant with a half turn. Scott looks so good on this apparatus because when he's in a handstand, he is straight as an arrow. Here comes his dismount, a double pike. Oh, and completely out of control on the landing. 2 big steps. That will take him out of contention for the gold medal.
Regardless, it's been a great weekend for the UCLA Bruins competing. 3 of the top 8 in the all-around competition. And the Bruins squad that finished 3rd in the NCAAs.
This replay will show us just how straight Scott is in his handstands. Always in complete control. Now we take a look at where the problem started. Here's his dismount. He's good in the air. Just holds on to his pike a little bit too long and has to take those 2 big steps.
So Keswick needed to top a 9.6 to take the lead, and he comes up with exactly that. So you can see how costly that dismount was. It may eventually cost him the gold outright. Up next on the parallel bars, 4th in the all-around, the University of Nebraska, Trent Dimas.
Trent is truly an inspired competitor this year. He's had several successful meets. You'll notice that Trent is standing on the vaulting board. This assists him in doing this very critical mount. And he does it very well. That's a peach straddle cut catch, a D-rated skill. Now here's where things get very difficult for Trent. Here's a giant with a half turn to an immediate pirouette, followed by another giant with a half turn. Both of those skills, D-rated skills. This is jam-packed with difficulty. Very nice work so far. His dismount, a double back, and just a small hop.
At 5 feet 10 inches tall, Trent's a bit taller than most gymnasts. Makes it a little bit tougher for him on the parallel bars, but he feels that it makes him look a lot better on just about everything else.
Well, what it does, it makes things look a little bit more spectacular. Everything is bigger, more extended, as you note right there on the stutz to a handstand.
No doubt his degree of difficulty was there.
That was jam-packed with difficulty, and I think we'll see it in the score.
He needs to top a 9.6 to take the lead, and he has. Dimas has just grabbed the gold with a 9.725, our new parallel bars champion. And now we move back to the women's final rotation. Can Brandy do it? She already took the gold medal in the vault. Can she surpass Kim Zemeskel's 9.875? Can she take the gold once again in this individual showdown with Zemeskel?
This is one of Brandy's strongest events. She does the most difficult tumbling in the competition, and she intends to pull out all stops. A whip through to a full in back out. That was tremendous. The best pass we've seen all day.
She had her problems yesterday on a couple of tumbling passes. Looks extremely confident right now.
You know, she looks great. She only qualified for 2 event finals, and she intends to take home 2 event golds. A second full in back out. The only girl in the competition to perform 2 twisting doubles. This is a great chance for Brandy to go out, finish the competition on a high note, and she is a tremendous athlete. She wants to make a strong showing here and just show everyone, hey, I've still got it. She's preparing for her last tumbling run, a double back. And that was beautiful. So high, she's great. She was on today.
I think she just made a statement. as her mom, to the right of your screen, Kathy Johnson, looks on. An exceptional floor exercise by Brandy Johnson. She already took the gold in the vault. Now, can she take another gold away, possibly from Kim Zmeskal?
She really looked like a champion today. In the all-around competition, she went out of bounds on this tumbling pass. Her whip through to a full twisting double back. But today, you can see she is totally in command. There's her full in. She lands and just nails it. Here's her second full in back out. She was the only athlete to perform 2 twisting double somersaults. Strong run. Most of the gymnasts are using this for her first pass. Brandy uses it for her second. Now, that was a little stumble on the landing. That's so difficult, I don't think the judges will deduct much.
She needs to top a 9.875 to take the gold away from Zmeskal. Does she do it? Yes! A 9.9 and another gold for Brandy Johnson, this time on the floor.
That must be really gratifying for Brandy. She had a disappointing all-around competition, finishing third. She came in today, she looked great, and she finished first in 2 events.
And the tough luck loser who has to settle for the silver, Kim Zmeskal. And very interesting that Zmeskal was one of the few that qualified for all 4 individual titles today, but did not come up with a gold. Brandy Johnson winning the floor exercise with that 9.9. And let's take a final look now in the 4th and final rotation for the women, as Brandy Johnson just edged Kim Zmeskal, with Kim Kelly picking up the bronze. And on the men's parallel bar, the gold was taken by Trent Dimas, Keswick, and Ringdahl, tying for the silver. Be right back to Denver.